Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's AMA on the topic the rise of RWA assets. And today we have a very special guest with us from Somi Network. We are thrilled to dive in how real world assets are shaking things up in the digital universe. So let's get started. I'm your host, Fiza Fatma, the Director of Business Development, and with me is Daniel, the General Manager at Somi Network. Hello, Daniel. How are you?
Hi Fiza, thank you so much for having me. I'm good. How about you?
I am very well. So let's start. So, first question coming your side, Daniel.
For sure.
What are real world assets, or I should say RWA, in the blockchain scene? Because many of the listeners might not know about this.
Okay, so a great kickoff questions. Real world assets are anything you can treasure in the real world, like buildings, gold, paintings, and some antiques as well, that we turn into digital versions on the blockchain. It's like giving physical assets a real life so they can party online, secure and transparent as well.
Great, that sounds revolutionary. How do users benefit from this type of tokenization jazz, I must say, on platform like Somi Network?
So it's all about accessibility and flexibility. Tokenization lets user own a slice of something big, like a piece of a building or a tab of gold, without owning the whole thing. It's kind of having your cake and eating it too, but with small chunks and with small investments.
Okay, I get it. So you've generally explained what RWA are. Now, can you break it down how Somi Network folds RWAs into its digital world and how it's different from others?
For sure, Fitza, we use blockchain to make real estate investment, selling and buying manageable right from our platform. It's not just about owning the real estate, it's about going through the process without the hassle of traditional banks.
Great. So I would like to ask, what are some good examples of assets that can be tokenized and traded on Somi?
So again, I would say Somi is all about property. You could be owner of a skyscraper, an office building, a cozy house, or a lavish property. It's like a buffet of investments where you can pile up your plate with a variety of assets, and mostly it would be real estate only.
Great. Who wouldn't like to pilot up such properties? So, how does blockchain technology keep things secure and transparent with these big transactions?
So blockchain is like a Fort Knox of data. Every transaction is recorded and locked down tight. This transparency reduces fraud and makes sure every move is legit and clear to everyone.
Great. And what about the bumps on the road? Any risk or challenges with tokenizing RWAs generally, not just on Somi?
Absolutely, Fidel. Like it's not all smooth sailing. There are regulatory challenges, market fluctuations, and the biggie as well, keeping the digital assets secure. But
Mm-hmm.
with cutting-edge security and staying compliant, we manage these risks pretty well.
Definitely, you all are doing a very good job. Now, I would like to ask a question from one of our listener. Peering into the future, how do you see the revolution of RWA tokenization? Because it's a big thing nowadays.
Yeah, it's pretty bright. Like, and the narrative is saying that RWA is the next big thing, and because this tokenization of real estate, provides you the real use case of cryptocurrencies. Till now, we were like skeptical, like how we can use these cryptocurrencies. But with this tokenization of real world assets, you got your use case as well. And as the technology advances and regulation gets clearer, more folks will jump onto RWA bandwagon, and it's going to make investing more inclusive and exciting.
Great. Now, I have a question of my own. What makes RWA tokenization appealing to traditional investors who are new to the crypto world?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Like tokenization of RWA, like it offers the classics, liquidity, fractional ownership, and easier access to diverse the assets. Traditional investors get to manage investments more dynamically, which is like updating from a flip phone to a smartphone in the investment.
Very good. Very well said. How might RWA tokenization impact global financial markets? Because if the trend goes on, there are going to be huge changes in the future, I see.
It would be like it's inevitable, like by democratizing the access, it breaks down the barrier and boosts market participation. And this could lead to a more inclusive and vibrant financial system, kind of like adding more players to the game.
Great, great. And what technological advancements are spurring the rise of RWA generally, not just on Somi?
Blockchain, smart contracts, decentralized financial protocols are the main gears turning this wheel. Uh, they ensure secure, transparent, and smooth operations across the board.
Good, good, good to hear that. Now, one of the questions from the listeners, they're asking that how do DeFi and RWAs complement each other? How does that happen?
Okay, so to connect DeFi and RWAs, like DeFi provides the infrastructure for RWAs to thrive in decentralized environment, which enables the user to leverage those assets for financial activities like lending and yield farming, which juices up their utility and liquidity.
Great, great. Seems like a good option for everybody. Now, I would like to ask, can you share some successful use case of RWA tokenization at Somi? We would love to hear that.
Sure. Like, think about real estate platforms where properties are fractionally owned and traded, buying and selling of properties, or art marketplace that tokenizes high value artworks. These examples shows the versatility and potential of real world assets tokenization across different industries.
Mm-hmm. Great, great, great. So, one of my last questions is how does RWA tokenization benefits the real estate industry?
To be precise, it boosts the liquidity, cuts down the transaction cost, and enables the fractional ownership as well. It's making real estate investments very easy, as like it's just like you're buying a stock. That's it.
Great. So I was heading towards the end, but here are some quick questions from our listeners. I hope you answer them. I'll be sharing with them with you. What role do regulatory frameworks play in the adoption of RWA tokenization?
So regulatory frameworks, how can I answer that? Like they are the rule books that ensures everything runs smoothly and safely, helping to build the trust and encourage broader adoption.
Great. The next question from our listener is how can small businesses benefit from RWA tokenization? And I feel that this is a very important question to ask.
Yes, like small businesses can benefit, like they can turn their assets into capital more easily and cheaply. It's like crowdfunding on something that's in hype, like the latest cars, some new real estate projects, and even the rarest diamond. Like if they want to invest in that by tokenizing that to
Mm.
like one diamond can be owned by multiple owners, so that would allow them to invest in the what you can say most expensive investments as
Great. So you can be a partial owner of a diamond as well. You never know. Moving ahead with another question, what challenges do platforms face when implementing RWA tokenization?
yes. So challenges which platforms like of like Somi as well, which uh, how can I say, like the challenges we face is like the regulatory landscape. It's
Mm-hmm.
always like changes. You have to every country has their own regulations for tokenization, and
Mm-hmm.
we have to ensure the asset authenticity as well, and we have to educate our users as well. It's all about like building a solid foundation that everyone uses.
Great. Okay, so now is my last question to you, Daniel. How do you see the role of AI in machine learning in the future of RWA tokenization?
Okay, so I hope this is the last question. So the role of AI in machine learning is very crucial. Like they will turbocharge the process by improving the valuations, predicting the trends, and detecting the frauds as well. Imagine having a super smart assistant that helps you manage your digital assets portfolio.
Quite smart. So, this is going to be the wrap, Daniel. Do you have anything to share with our listeners or me?
Yeah, so just stay educated, stay up to date. What's happening in the blockchain and Web3 industry, and how the this RWA will going to change the world. Because recently the Ethereum ETF got approved as well. Ethereum is the main coin that RWA will be RWA will be going on the Ethereum chain.
Mm-hmm.
So as the ETF is approved as well, so yeah, like things are pretty good, and the future is very bright for these kind of projects who are tokenizing the real estate. Not just Somi, but other projects as well. Some are tokenizing the cars, some are tokenizing the commodities as well.
Mm-hmm. You're
So yeah,
right.
just keep yourself updated, be smart, and go with the trend, and do your own research as well.
Thank you so much, Daniel, and thank you all for hanging out with us and exploring the rise of RWA assets. Be sure to tune in next time, and for more exciting discussions, join here us at Somi Network. Have a good day. Bye bye.